Excellent. Hey,
Hi.
Jen, I'm Mike from the
Hi,
Nerds of
Mike.
Color. How are you?
Hi, Mike. I'm so glad we're connecting.
Me too. It's such a fun movie. It's such a fun franchise. Come
It is
on.
such a fun franchise.
This is such a perfect turn your brain off and enjoy like the fun aspect of every part of these movies. And I
Yeah.
love that you're a part of them too. It means a
Oh,
lot.
thank you. Me too.
Of
It means a lot
course.
to me. I'm so happy to be here.
We're happy to have you. So one of the things that I love is,
Hmm.
okay, as a person of color, sometimes I take it
Hmm.
personally that in horror movies, we don't always make it out alive. I mean,
Yep.
even Ronnie Chang didn't even make it out alive of the
I
first movie. He's got
know.
John Stewart backing him up too. You know, I mean, I'm
I
like,
know.
come
I know. I
on.
know.
But Tess does. You do. You make it out of the first movie. You're in the second one, and I'm so happy about that. When you found out Tess was going to survive that first time, how did that make you feel? And do you think that this means the tide is turning for POCs in horror?
I honestly, I felt like I won the lottery. I'm like, what? I'm not here just for tokenism. What? She has a story and an arc? You're kidding me. This is beautiful. And I think what it means is, I mean, I think we've seen this kind of shift in a lot of horror, from Get Out, which is actually a huge reason why I ended up doing this movie in the first place. Get Out and Nope, and, there's a litany of other films that have been trailblazing this, but I think the tide is turning. I think um, first of all, people of color consume a lot of horror,
Yeah.
a lot. And so I think it only makes sense for this trajectory to change and that Tess doesn't die.
At least not in the first one. We don't know
Not in
about
the
the
first one. No, not in the first one.
Yeah, not in the first one.
Yeah.
Although I know maybe whether or not that happens in the second one, but I'm not going to
Do
spoil
you?
it. I
Don't?
do. Yeah. I'm not going to spoil it, I promise. But I
Okay.
want to be in suspense, and we are rooting for you for every single
Thank
movie that comes
you.
out. We want you to survive. We want POCs to survive. We want you to survive, especially
Thank
because
you.
Tess is such a great character. She and
Yeah.
Cole are kind of the dream team. And that's one of
Yeah.
I love that. And it sucks sometimes because Gemma just doesn't listen to them. And I
No,
think
she
that
doesn't.
doesn't, right? And this is kind of explored a lot in this movie. And I really enjoyed that. Because, they're not just sidekicks. They're not
That's
just
right.
there to be background singers for her.
That's
So
right.
why do you think Gemma, has these issues talking to Tess and Cole and taking their opinions into consideration? And what can Tess do to kind of change that?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, I mean, I think I can't, I don't want to speak for Allison. This will just be Tess's view. We'll say
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
Um, she's just a woman that has blinders on. You even see the way that she interacts with her niece in the first one, and to a big extent in the second one. Focus is solely on what is my work and what can I do to propel it forward. I think she does do a better job in the second one of incorporating us more and giving us more leeway. But the truth is, like, Cole and Tess help create M3GAN. It's not done in a vacuum by herself. I mean, style wise, I mean, you've seen Gemma. She's, first one, she's all in flannel, and, Tess has got some style. Like, I would argue a big part of like M3GAN's style probably has a lot to do with Tess's influence. I'm saying it here first. That's what I've decided.
I mean, it's iconic at this point.
It's
What it looks like is iconic. So Tess did that.
totally,
Everybody iconic. It's all Tess. That's what it
totally.
is. No,
The hair was cold, the clothes were set. No, I'm kidding.
and the exosuit too. All Tess
Exactly.
and everything.
Totally.
My final question to you is this.
Yes.
We're in love with M3GAN because she's actually really musical. The way that she dances, the way
Yes.
that she sings, it has become iconic. And
Yep.
from Sia and now Kate Bush, we get her singing some really great bangers. If Tess or you could program a playlist for M3GAN with more bangers to add to it, what would you pick for that playlist?
Oh my God. Good. Oh, shoot. Um, I actually have a playlist. I do
Okay.
have I make playlists for all of my movies, including this one. I have a playlist, but it's specifically Tess. Um, oh man, what would I add? Oh, a that is a great question. What hasn't been used that jumps to mind? Are you saying specifically for Megan to dance to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Staying Alive.
Ooh. Yeah. That's a great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to see that.
You know, can't kill her. She's whether she's physical or in the ether, you can't kill her. She's staying alive, baby. Yeah, why not? A little 70s nod.
I I would die to see Megan in a test design disco outfit, dancing and
Absolutely.
staying alive in Megan 3.0. Let's
On
make that happen, Jen.
exactly. On top of a disco ball. Boom.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Done.
Iconic already. Jen, this was amazing. I can't wait for
Thank you,
people to see
Mike.
Tess return in Megan 2.0, hitting theaters this Friday. It's going to be
Yes.
awesome. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. Thank you.
Good. Hey, Ivana, I'm Mike Manalo from the Nerds of Color. How are you?
Hi, Mike. What a background. You
We are such huge fans of yours, honestly. We covered Ahsoka. We loved your work there. We loved your work in Pacific Rim. We love your work here. You're just awesome. You're just awesome, Ivana. We just have to tell you that.
Thank you so much. Know that all of it is created for you guys, and I don't take it for granted. Thank you.
Of course, my pleasure. One of the things I love is that you are such a badass. And in this movie, in Megan 2.0, you get some really intense fight scenes in there. And much like a lot of your other work, if we were to talk about the fight scenes that you had in Megan compared to, say, the work that you've done in Ahsoka, maybe some of your other work, how does the experience on Megan compare from a stunt and choreography standpoint when it came to the fight scenes?
Definitely something that I can compare is just the the feeling of responsibility of having to show up in a very physical way. And um, Ahsoka requires something else that has to do with sword fighting and lightsaber movement, which is quite different from this film. This film is much more combat and sort of Krav Maga and a little bit of martial arts as well. But it was inevitably a very different experience, which I really appreciate. We had a wonderful, wonderful stunt team, and some fight sequences, if you agree, are quite epic in this film, and it has to do with the amazing team behind it.
That's wonderful. And it really shows on screen the hard work that they all did and that you put in as well. It just makes this movie so much fun. That's what I really love about it. It's a different ball game than even the first Megan, which I love. Um, it's funny because both Megans really explore the potential threats of AI on the world today, and especially in this one in 2.0, Amelia is almost at first being used as a weapon, sort of a soldier that's militarized to take out enemies and stuff. I know this is fiction. I know that there's a tongue-in-cheek aspect to Megan, but what do you think world leaders and military leaders can learn about the risks of AI from Megan and Amelia?
Although Megan is fiction, you're very right. It also is a cautionary tale about how we do need to be more responsible and honest with how we use AI. I think honestly, I cannot confirm nor deny the existence of civilizations prior, but they all seem to have fucked themselves over, and I don't want to. I don't think humans are that special when it comes to the way that we currently lead this world, and I wish for us to be more cautious. And this can be a really meaningful lesson, and I hope it doesn't cost a lot and doesn't cost us lives with something that we're creating right now. But I think my hope for it is for people to take it as an opportunity to become closer with their own nature, seeing how different it is from us, even though it's not an alien thing, it's something that we created, it can really inspire us to be more compassionate towards ourselves and really hold ourselves accountable when we put something into the world and understand the impact that it can have on humanity and where we lead.
My God, what a wonderful and thoughtful answer. I love that so much. I don't think we're going to get much better than that. I just want to say we're so grateful for all the work that you've done, all the amazing, action that you put into this movie and all of your amazing work. And I can't wait for people to see Amelia and M3GAN 2.0 this in theaters this Friday. Ivanna, thank you so much for everything. This was wonderful.
Lectures, fanboys, professional artists, and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life, comics, movies, and TV. Yeah, pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.